Hip hop is real in the building.
It's good, dog. How are you?
Come on, you already know what it is. Matter of fact, let's go over here with a little bit of light. France, my fault. I'm gonna steal this spot from you.
You lighting?
A little bit more light.
You want to take my conversation out?
He really need it over there, but it's
What if this is the content? No, I'm saying.
You good? Well, you battle rap?
Absolutely, bro.
Oh, okay. You said I wish.
Yeah.
You said,
Thank you.
Sick in the building, man. First of all, I gotta give you your flowers.
Thank you.
I didn't get to talk to you that night after
Civil War.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the battle at all either. Now
Sure.
when I, obviously on the app, I got to watch it back, and I was even talking to France. France told me
Most reactions of the whole event.
Bro.
Shout out to the fans, man.
And you walked up when Unc caught you, like they were talking about you for a good maybe 15 minutes.
that
about
was
your
fire.
balls. Universe don't lie, man. Universe don't lie.
Yeah.
And actually, I was even talking to France the other day when I was watching. I was like, yo, this is actually good. And he told me, he came up to you today and apologized because he thought, did it. No, but it's real. It's honest. Though,
It's real. This the thing, right? Like you never know how it's gonna be in the moment because. So for one, I saw a video Rod did the same day. I think Hip Hop Is Real had a video too, where y'all was going down the line.
Okay, yeah.
And saying who you here to see, and 80% of the people said Twork. They didn't say Twork versus Sikh.
Yeah.
They said Twork. So I saw that right before I left the hotel, and I was like, I'm going right back in the Lions Den, right? And then my main goal with even accepting this was one, to make the impact and a statement that I don't take no easy fights. You know what I mean? Like, we're in battle rap. We're supposed to be battling each other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that whole ducking and, you know what I mean? People trying to just, like, we're here to fight. You know what I mean? And I want to battle with the best to show I'm one of the best. So that was my goal with this shit. Number one. Number two, after my Shine shit, I just wanted to remind people. You know what I mean? I made I was going through a lot at the time that's not, meant to share because then it's going to sound like I'm making excuses.
No, yeah, 100%. Life comes first though, bro. Like, the fans don't care about this.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't even say anything. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to take away from what Sean did. Sean was amazing. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to make a statement again. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I'm here. I think when Twork is on 100, nobody could beat him. And if I could have a Battle of the Year candidate with him while he's on 100, that's the statement in itself. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just want to remind people.
What's going through your mind when he's cooking? Because you're always a person who got your composure up there and things like that. You don't really let the crowd bother you or things like that. But he's up there cooking. It's a different energy.
That's what I prepared for. I've seen him live before. I'm from Jersey. I'm a Twork fan, bro. I think when he's on his shit, nobody could beat him. There's a couple people in battle rap that if they want to kill you, the only thing you could do is make it debatable. You know what I mean? Like, and he's one of them. You know what I mean? So like,
who the others?
How you? Thank you, bro. Shine is one of them. Twork is one of them. I think Disaster is one of them. If he wants to, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Man, there's like, I think Briz was one of them. Shout out to Briz. Nitty is one of them. Like, it's a couple of them people that
really motivated.
When they're motivated.
I got you.
And then I think whenever somebody battles me, that's a creative mind. There's nobody like me in battle rap. You know what I mean? So if you're battling me, your mind is open to all these new concepts and ideas and all these new.
Twork is studying Sikhism.
And
when he said it, I studied it in and out. And when I'm listening to him, like, yo, he's not like he's talking.
Doing it. That 5Ks line is the best.
When he said that,
line
so he actually read.
So he actually read it.
He actually read.
He memorized them.
He actually read.
And then he made a bar out of it.
He actually read.
Like,
I'm glad you brought that up.
All props to Twork for that, bro.
That's real. That's real.
That was amazing to me. You know what I mean? And one of the reasons I even got Sikh in my name is to bring more recognition to. We call it Sikh. The isms is like, Western culture. Put the isms on it, like Judaism, whatever. It's called Sikhi with an I. Sikh with an I. Sikhi, right?
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. So I just wanted to bring more attention to that. That's why I even got Sikh in my name. There's no representation is important to me. You know what I mean? What's up, Anwar?
Just make sure you wasn't over there lying.
Nah.
Double check, man.
Manager of the year.
Sounded real sick, right? Real sick trying to get my guy.
Yeah. 30. That's real.
Oh, you talking I was drinking. I was going to go hit that 30. I
No,
heard you.
30 on ESPN. That's one of my favorite
Oh,
shows.
34,
yeah,
30.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows.
Oh, okay.
You never seen it?
All right.
Yeah,
degrees out.
Yeah, that is 30 degrees out here. Shout out to me.
Oh, man. No, you good. You good.
Nah, so representation is a big thing to me because there's never any representation. Like growing up, there was nothing, there was no Sikhs
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
I mean, no, now even like in walks of entertainment, you don't really hit, like you said, you.
still,
Yeah.
So to be even one of the first in that lane, you know what I mean? Like, that's really important to me. So the fact that Twork even did his research and he got the shit right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That made me happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, you had a lot of quotables, and it's definitely just another, very good way to end the year and things like that. A great battle. Year-end recap. How do you feel about your year? Like,
My year was interesting. I think I started with me and Jerzey in that one rounder. That was fun. Then I did the tournament. I think I made a good impact in the tournament. I battled Stumbles. That kind of got Stumbles. You know what I mean? Everybody started liking Stumbles. While I was preparing for him, I was like, yo, this dude is fire.
Fire.
I hope he gets his just due, and he did. You know what I mean? Still 30, but and then me and Fonz was one of the best battles of the tournament.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then I just, you know what I mean? I ran into the Sean battle with whatever I was going through and the whole shit, right? And then it's the perfect way to cancel that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a battle of the year candidate against one of the illest.
I guess not a slouch.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I think my year was crazy. This was the most I learned. You know what I mean? Because last year was like a blur, bro. Like I start the year off main eventing versus Mike Pete, and the Danny battle happens with Arsenal, Av, Pat Stay on the Drake card, DNA. That shit was like that.
Yeah.
Like, but it kind of made me look at battling different because all the battles started feeling like events instead of competition. You know what I mean? Like you're walking up, there's a line around the venue, people asking you for pictures, and Drake walking up to me, Chris Brown saying, "Yo, Sick, what up?" How am I supposed to think of the competition? What's happening? Crooked I was there. Shout out to him. He's one of my favorites.
He said Chris Brown kind of like, yo, what up?
He said, yeah. Like I don't even gotta introduce myself to these dudes.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Remy with my Timbs, everything was crazy last year.
And it's like you said, it's a blur. It came
It's
to you
a
very,
blur,
very
bro.
quick.
That shit happened like this. I went from Ultimate Madness 1 to battling Chilla B Magic, which that battle, that was important for me because Chilla versus B Magic in 2013, whenever it happened, was like repeated in my life. Like I watched that shit all the time and it got to battle them back to back, you know what I mean? And then it was just a run. It was just crazy shit. Also, rest in peace, Pat Stay. I said, Pat, this was just the fact I got to battle him was crazy, you know what I mean? So like that whole year last year was just like I'm here, but it kind of normalized it a little bit.
I got what you mean.
So I needed to lose like that for Sean to remember. I gotta
get
be
hungry.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I see.
And that's what. And there's something about battling. There's something about battling people you respect that, or you fear. You should say. I should say that just makes you think of the family reunion, the bigger 9, little 9, the gotta do the twerk hands, telling you a lot. Shit, I'm giving compliments to twerk.
Like get out of here.
I had an Anwar bar. I took it out.
You took it out. Come on now.
I took it out. Come on, man. Let me talk. There's something about battling people like that you respect that makes you, you know what I mean? Just go there. You know what I mean? So like I know whenever me and Nitty lock in, it's gonna be crazy. Whenever me and Rock lock in, it's gonna be crazy. I think me and Chess would be a crazy battle for 2023. So like all those battles, I think would push me somewhere else. You know what I mean? I was supposed to battle Nitty. I shouldn't say supposed to. People misconstrue that. It was almost locked in for me to battle Nitty in Arizona, but then they switched the date or whatever. But the week that I thought it was happening, the shit that I thought of, like where I went, was like somewhere else. You know what I mean? So I want to keep battling people like that, basically. You know what I mean?
Who would Sikh's vote be for champion of the year?
Suge champion of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right there. Too.
Yeah. He went crazy, and then Jazz is probably woman of the year. Although I saw people saying she should be champion of the year.
No, they
Instead, you know what I mean? So,
and some people also say with Casey because she beat Verb and Ors for the men. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a good resume, but
yeah.
but I think Casey's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think Jazz, she had more battles.
More battle consistent. I got what you're
And then it's also crazy because what's good, bro? It's also crazy because Jazz was one of them people, kind of like, you know how people, like with Mook, he barely come out, so then people always doubt him and they're like, I don't know if he still got it or whatever, and then he'll come back and have a battle like he did with Geechee,
100%,
right?
100%.
Jazz was in that. So when she came back with Gaddis, people was kind of like, oh shit, it was a reminder. But then regardless, and then she get booked with Geechee or whoever, and they're like, it ain't gonna happen again, and then it happened again. And then the Shice Raw shit, the Vixen shit,
yeah. 100%. She had 2 on 2.
Incredible year, incredible year.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, her and Castro, that was fire too. Yeah, 2 on 2. So,
What do you think about the mega matchup that's the first mega matchup that's announced for next year? Hitman Holla versus Easy the Block Captain. Shout out to Remy.
man. Shout out to Remy. Big shout out to Remy. She's one of the few, you know, people with notoriety that's putting her all in the battle rap, and I think that needs to be acknowledged. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just, I feel like, take it for granted. Like anytime somebody with that kind of notoriety shows attention to battle rap, I think it should be valued. You know what I mean? So big shout out to Remy. She's not in and out. She's here. She's watching battles. Yo, after I battled Stumbles, she said something about the good shit with Stumbles. Like she watches everything. You know what I mean? Like, so shout out to Remy. Hitman and Easy is crazy. Super happy for Easy. His rise is incredible.
100%. 100%.
Super respect Hitman Holla, bro. He's incredible. It's gonna be in New York. I think neither one of them gonna have a problem with the crowd. I think it's gonna be a slugfest. But New Era, bro. I'm gonna go with Easy.
I can't go against New Era, man.
I can't. He hasn't lost yet,
It's a
bro.
little bit of biasness. I see. Yeah,
But for real, he hasn't lost yet, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think that I don't think Hitman gonna be easy for him. You know what I mean?
That's good,
What
bro.
up? I don't think it's gonna be easy, no pun intended, but I think he's gonna pull through. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Definitely. All right, man. You said next year, you know, 2 names you mentioned was Chess and Rock.
Nitty.
Nitty, okay.
T-Top, I think would be crazy. Yeah, I think Killers, bro. I don't take easy fights.
Yeah. That's the fights. Yeah.
That's the narrative now. You know what I mean? The narrative before was, he don't. You know what I mean? He doesn't do good with vets. And now when you like sit there and look at all the crazy battles I had with vets,
It's like, oh shit.
you should realize the real narrative is I don't take easy fights. I'm a warrior, bro.
Yeah, you're not here to
It's
play.
part of being sick. You know what I mean? So
Warrior spirit, warrior vibe.
facts.
Sick, man.
Lot of music coming in to
2023?
2023
Okay.
too. Yeah, I did a lot of collaborations with people I really respect that are in the industry and stuff that are gonna be coming out. It's gonna be a crazy year, bro. 2023 is gonna be my best year yet. I got a lot of shit lined up for it. Shout out to Hip Hop Is Real. Follow me at RealSick99 on Twitter, Instagram, RealSickStore.com for the merch. And yeah, Jerzey.
Jerzey. Appreciate you, King.